What is up, guys? This is Fonzarelli, Fell-Handed. We are on Malinovka in Tippy, the T50-2. We're taking a little break from the Bullvine Spartan videos. I didn't necessarily want to spam you guys with all of the dynamic duos doings here of late, so I kind of wanted to break it up a little bit. And don't worry, I have plenty of Bullvine Spartan videos. Now, guys, right off the get-go, we are going to the mid. As you all know, this is kind of what I do. C7, C6, C5-ish maybe is like a fallback point. But the idea here is, guys, is you go here, you push the mid, and hopefully you can get their forces to kind of stop because they're taking fire from our forces. That's kind of the idea. You want to be very cautious if you're taking shots here. Now, the situation is they haven't really put anybody up here to challenge me the least little bit, which is good for me, bad for them. Now, you know, we're in a little bit of a high tier lobby here, but that's perfect because when you are in a light tank, you want this. And the reason being, you know, pressure makes diamonds. You're really in a situation where you have to kind of flourish. Well, no, excuse me, it's vice versa. You're in a situation where you're not designed to flourish, and you have to kind of take that opportunity to get out there and really make some things happen. At this time, I would like to say I was never a fan of the AMX Chaffee seeing tier 10 matches. However, seeing tier 9 matches is totally okay with me, but 4 tiers is too much of a spread. I just figured I would mention that since we are on the subject of tier 6 light tanks. Moving on, we are camping bush with the best of them. We've got some real nasty guys pushing here, and essentially, guys, at this time we're passive spotting. Oh no, 6th Sense went off. We are actively spotting now. And I don't know who spotted me, whether it was somebody on the other side or possibly somebody, you know, pushing down from the field there, because you see the gentleman right there at H1, H2. So we have to be aware that, you know, they do have somewhat of a presence down there. And, you know, I figure since folks know where I'm at now, I feel confident I can take a few shots. This gentleman right here, however, we're going to load a little bit of hatred for him because we don't really think we can make anything happen. And rightly so. This is a tough tank to deal with, you know, especially the turret, guys. And that's kind of what we're doing. We're spamming some APCR in his turret type region, and we're getting lucky, or I don't know what you'll call it. We're getting something. We're also pulling a lot of bounces, or he's pulling a lot of bounces, I should say. We decided to go ahead and try to throw one more at him, and as soon as we pull back, a round streaks through moments later. Nice little auto lock shot there. We're kind of spamming them. We're running some standard AP now. You don't really want to really kind of spray the APCR unless you know you're really going to connect. But you know what? We've all been there where you're just wildly spraying it, hope you can connect. And that's okay. And it happens, you know. You get in those situations where you can't really, you know exactly what's going on. And sometimes, you know, you just act. It's more of a panicky reaction. You guys have all seen the videos where I come around the corner and there's, you know, 3 tanks there, and I just randomly just fire off a random shot. And it happens to all of us. You know, sometimes you just want to get in there and you're like, oh, well, I'm dead. Let me go ahead and try to get in one shot before I die. And then, you know, miraculously, you end up surviving. Moving on. Still right here in the mid. Nobody is challenging me so far. It is kind of insane. That being said, the teams aren't really moving much as far as who's in the lead and who's, you know, going to lose for my liking. So we've got to get out here and we've got to make something happen. Now, if you look at the map, you know, you see right offhand 3 on our bottom of the right flank there on the southwestern side of the map. So at this point, guys, you can kind of count who's who. So mid-game is where this thing is powerful. Now, I noticed this gentleman right here is angling off towards this other fella, I immediately load some APCR because you know what, guys? I know how this story ends. Now, this fella is taking his sweet time pushing this guy. And I realize if I come in and I do a little finessery, this guy is going to be more concerned with the heavy tank versus little old me. Now, granted, he seems extremely interested in me right now, but that old heavy tank, assuming he gets around the corner in time, is going to bring some heat to him. We're back on the we're back on the AP now. We immediately switch back to APCR. They are in our area. I am extremely concerned about this. I decide, we need to go over here, make a run on the clicker. Clicker gets erased. Okay, everything's fine. We can go back to the cap. Now, cap defense, guys, I automatically recommend high X. I don't run high X at all, just simply because I don't like the randomness of it. So that's kind of something. I am more of a 50-50 premium standard type of fellow. I would run high X. I just haven't had a lot of reliable experiences with it. Let's put it that way. Even against like Waffles and Hearses and Artie, it's kind of been all over the place. Okay, so we're coming in here, guys. There's 3 of them versus little old me. So we have to be very, very cautious. You see I'm getting my swerve on. We have a finesse alert coming up here. There is some high-class finessery going on here. I am finessing all 3 of these gentlemen all at once. That didn't come out right. The finesse father in full effect, making it happen. These guys got nothing on me and Tippy. We are going to make it happen, and we are going to take them downtown to Chinatown. And that is exactly what happened. Tippy versus 3. Tippy comes out on top. 4,600 damage. Tier 6 light tank. We make it do what it do. Guys, really hope you enjoy. Please remember to like, subscribe, share. We'll see you guys next time.